You are listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. It is time for Streaming Verse here on WHCM with Nina, Chris, and the Board Master Caroline. And we have an exciting show for you. It's going to last about 45 minutes. We want you to stay tuned in, but you have options, and we want you to know what your options are. However you're listening now or viewing is great, but here's the list of options you have in order to get the most out of your entertainment experience for the next 45 minutes. We have, you can listen on 88.3 FM in the local Palatine, Illinois area. You can listen on harperradio.com anywhere on the globe, and we are also on YouTube Live. So head over to Harper Radio channel and look for us, the live button there. You have to find that sometimes. Don't go to video, go to live. And then you can join in the chat on our topic when we dive into that. Right now, you can let us know what you've been streaming. And we'd enjoy hearing from you. Did I do okay? You're smiling.
No, it sounded like you practiced that. That was amazing.
And just a reminder, the thoughts and ideas on our on the show are not reflective of... Okay, I lost it.
The thoughts and ideas presented on this show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, and its Board of Trustees. There is hope for me after all. I remembered
You got
it.
this.
Oh boy. Welcome to Streaming Verse.
Welcome.
Restating everything that Chris just said.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. What have you been streaming?
Well, that requires me to have like my papers in order.
Oh, I'm sorry.
As I shuffle through them for effect, for audio effect here.
I love it.
Found them.
Please, yes.
Okay, I got them. I'm ready. I didn't get to talk about this last week, so I saved it. I watched The Beast in Me on Netflix, the whole thing. And have you heard of it?
No.
It is about an author who's trying to write her next novel after having a big hit, and she's having troubles because she's going through some trauma and dealing with all that. And then the new neighbor moves in, who happens to have rumored to have killed someone.
Oh.
So she ends up hanging out with him, and we find out whether or not he actually is the creepy killer type that we suspect he is.
Oh.
Hint, he is. Which really is kind of like, I'm not giving anything away, that's not. But the fascinating part to me is this is Claire Danes, who is amazing. I love Claire Danes. And Matthew Rhys. Matthew Rhys is married to Carrie Russell, and he's from Wales.
Oh.
So he looks so evil. Like, he does such a good job, and I'm like, how can Carrie be married to him? He's pulling off evil so well. And then after seeing that, I saw an interview with him speaking in Welsh, like literally the Welsh language. I'm like, he's not even the same person. Like,
That's
so
crazy.
good. Such a wonderful actor. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Highly recommend it, and it's a limited series, which are my favorite.
Of course.
One and done. I think it's like 8 episodes. Highly recommend.
Awesome.
Nina, what have you been streaming?
So I've been streaming this over the past couple of weeks. This has taken me longer than I am proud to admit, but I've been reading Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, which is a very grounded fantasy or sci-fi, if we're referring to our last episode on Streamingverse here. But basically the gods are at war, and they're 2 rival journalists, and she goes after her brother who was pulled into the war, and her rival follows after her, and it's really good. I love the how when you first start reading it, if you didn't know that it was a fantasy, it would take you a hot second, and then it just kind of like, there's no mail system. She just kind of like sets it on her floor, and then letters appear, and it's really cool because it's like kind of out of nowhere, and I love that in stuff. And it's a duology, so Ruthless Vows is the second novel in the duo. So I started that today. I think I got through like 1 chapter. But yeah, I've been streaming that on my Kindle through Libby, the app, the library app. So I've been alternating between the audiobook and the physical copy and the copy on my Kindle. So definitely recommend that if you're looking for like a more grounded romance. I believe it's young adult too, because it doesn't really show you anything, crazy. But it's very good, and everyone's names are so whimsical. Like, her name is Iris Winnow, and the guy's name is Roman Kitt, and I love their names so much.
Plus, you can pronounce them in your head when you're reading it, which always is helpful because, when they're those long, crazy names, and you're like, okay, this is George.
Yeah, Sarah J. Maas, like, I refuse to even try to say them out loud.
Right.
It's embarrassing, really.
I'm like, I can't do it. This is George.
Yeah.
That's
this is George.
That's the one nice thing about Legend and Lattes is that the names are somewhat okay for me to handle. Pronounceable, yes. Like, I can handle what I'm reading going, okay, I got this one. Of course, I can't tell you what any are right now. But
no, of course.
Because I put the book down and haven't picked it up for 2 weeks, and I only have 30 pages left.
Fair enough. What else you got, Chris?
What else have I been streaming? Well, I actually have something to recommend. Not that I've been streaming it recently, but Search Party, which was originally an HBO show, is now on Netflix.
All right.
Which is a really fun show. It is about a group of like college age or just out of post-college young adults, I guess. That'd be young adult. Yeah. Would you consider yourself a young adult? No, young adult's really kind of teenage, isn't it? Book-wise.
No.
Okay,
I have an issue with the young adult book genre.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks that it's okay, 16 and up.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
High school age, teenagers. I don't agree with that because some of the things that are listed as young adult should be young adult as in like in your 20s.
Right.
There's no in between with the young adult. It's either like you would read this in like when you're 13 because it's not a children's novel and it's not a novel, but it's a young adult novel, but there's no, I don't know. Again, we're talking about the categories, which we touched on last week, how there's so much contradiction within them. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, because even me saying like 20, because like they're probably 23, 24. And I mean, that is technically young adults. They're,
I would say so,
you know,
yeah.
in terms of like adulting, young adulting. Let's them call them young adulting.
Depends on how long you live as well. So it's like, it's one of those things like, I don't know how long I'm going to live.
Right, but you start adulting in terms of like they're living in their own apartment, they're paying their own bills, that type of thing. Anyway, so it's about this group of young adults, and one of them sees a missing poster for someone that she used to know. And she's like, oh, we have to find her. So it starts out like, oh, we have to help this person and do this thing. And then you realize how selfish they all are. And it's kind of funny. And normally I'm not super big into those things, but because of the cast, it's so good.
Awesome.
The cast is so good. One of the, and I don't know the actor's name, he is in the anti-hero video.
Oh, yes. I know exactly who you're talking
I
about.
had a feeling all I had to do was say that.
John Early? Is that his name? Elliot Goss?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, John Early.
Yeah.
I don't know which is the character name and which is his name.
No idea, but yeah, that's him. Yeah. And but it's a fun show, and it's on Netflix, so it's most people have Netflix, so
awesome.
Try it out. That is my recommendation. What else have you been streaming?
So actually, before I came here, I watched the new Muppet Show with Sabrina Carpenter, and they were doing the theme song, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm getting emotional, which is so just random because I'm like, I grew up watching the Muppet Show, but it wasn't on air. All of the celebrities on the Muppet Show, I don't know who they are. I don't know them because it's like the weird, that was more my mom's thing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So and I hoped for so long that they would bring the Muppet Show back because I love the Muppets. And I just think today's like singers and celebrities would be just hysterical interacting with the Muppets, and that was correct to assume. Sabrina Carpenter, that was a match made in heaven. It was hilarious. I won't spoil anything because it did just come out this week, but it was insane and I loved it. And if you have not watched the new Muppet Show yet, you have to watch it.
And where is that?
That is streaming on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. All right. Everything is changing now. It seems like who owns what's rights, because Muppets, I think they didn't change. I'm thinking Sesame Street, because Sesame Street is changing,
right?
And which is Muppet adjacent.
It is.
And then also Doctor Who is changing,
right?
So it's like and West Wing just changed too,
right?
There's so many changes.
There is a lot of stuff going on with the Jim Henson Company. I know because since his passing, there's been like a lot of who owns what, and they just took the giant Kermit statue down from Jim Henson Studios lot, and everyone's like, oh my God, what's happening? But the Muppets are owned by Disney, not the Jim Henson Company. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is, but...
Yeah, because that's Kermit's at Disney World, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing that when I was there. I know, was.
But he's coming back to the Rock and Roll roller coaster. They're putting the Muppets in that, and I'm so excited.
What do you mean? Is it still going to be the Rock and Roll roller coaster, or is now the Muppet?
Well, it used to be AC/DC.
Right.
It's no longer AC/DC, it's the Muppets.
Oh, that's hysterical.
It's going to be amazing. I think that people who don't necessarily go on roller coasters, because it goes upside down twice, it's like the main like big big ride at Disney.
I sat outside of it while everyone else went in.
Oh yeah, I used to go in the gift shop. I mean, I just started going on it, but like
Yeah.
I used to walk into the gift shop and sit there because that's where the ride gets out, and like pretend to be so brave, like I got out, like I walked out of the ride, like I did it. But I think a lot of people are gonna go on it just to see what it is.
And I get that, and I would want to, but with my motion sickness, I don't know if I could do it.
You
That's
can
the only
stream the
Okay,
video
I can
online.
do that. Because I can do like Space Mountain, and
Yeah.
I can do, I don't know what it's called anymore, Splash Mountain.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah, last time I did it, that wasn't it.
Yeah, that's pretty new.
But yeah, no, I sat outside with my nephew because he was young and it wasn't right for him at the time.
Yeah.
And he was old enough to do the ride, but mentally he's like, no,
Oh,
it was too much. It was too, which I get. So I was like, yay, I'm not alone.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to be the only one sitting out here by myself. And my sister was like, yay, because I get to go.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so you were really just doing her a favor.
I was doing my sister a favor, yes.
That's all.
And hanging out with my nephew.
Yeah.
You are listening to Streaming Verse here on WHCM. We are going to take a quick PSA break, read some PSAs, and let you know what's happening here at Harper. You can go the first one.
Okay. Student Engagement sponsors free and confidential immigration legal assistance in English, Spanish, Korean, and Polish. In-person meetings are held in Student Engagement, Building A, 3rd floor, room A336, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on most Thursdays. For a full schedule or to make an appointment, visit harpercollege.edu/undocumented. I don't know where to look. I'm not used to sitting over here.
I feel like we're reading in class.
I know.
All right, your turn now. I had to do that. I'm sorry. This is actually kind of a PSA. I'm an election judge.
Yes.
So I took my election judge training, and they had us read out loud. It's like, oh my God, this is taking me back to my youth. All right, now, Chris, you read this part out loud. It's like, why do they do that?
It's terrible.
Not that it faces me, because I go into DJ mode and go, did you know that Harper College has one of the top 5 service-oriented programs in Illinois? This program will prepare you for a career in the fire service and beyond. That's what it says. Classes are taught by local firefighters and are regularly updated to meet the current industry standards. You'll be prepared for a position in firefighting, as well as in fire prevention and investigation, hazard materials, and technical rescue, and much more. You can apply today at harpercollege.edu/academics under public service.
Nicely done.
Just a reminder, as you're listening to Streaming Verse, the thoughts and ideas are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or their Board of Trustees. Do we need to do a full PSA? I don't think we did one. We don't have to.
Full PSA.
Full PSA, full station ID.
Oh, no, we're good, I think.
Okay, we're good.
I'm like, we just did 2 PSAs.
Just making sure.
Good call. All right. Are we going into the topic?
We can go into the topic. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. So, the Oscars are coming up. Everyone's yapping about the nominations. I quite frankly am bored. Unfortunately, I think that it's the same thing every year. I mean, that is kind of the point. But this has been going on 98 years. We need to have some fun categories.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So,
I also want to vent a little bit about the
Please.
current categories. I mean, I'm not.
I do as well.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that was on the table.
no, that's definitely on the table.
Okay, good.
For this research, though, it just made me realize how few 2025 movies I've watched.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like 2.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to nominate this, but I can't because I didn't see it. But then I was thinking, well, after the ceremony, I may have seen it, and then I'll feel bad because I'm like, this might have changed my life, and I didn't even nominate it, but I didn't know. So these are all for this moment in time, in the time-space continuum. This Nina, who has not watched Hamnet yet, unfortunately,
I know.
and many other probably amazing films that came out last year. So,
Have you seen One Battle After Another
Yes,
yet?
I did.
Okay, good. And Sinners?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I saw Sinners a couple times.
I think that's the ones you've seen, basically the same ones I've seen.
I think we have, because
That's about it.
Yes, because I was looking at our Letterboxd account, which if you happen to have a Letterboxd, you can find us at streaming_verse. You can find what we've been watching prior to the show. And in childhood, I just marked a bunch of like cartoons I watched as a kid because I got bored. And check out our list. I cannot say that word. Check out our list on Letterboxd because we have quite a lot that I spend quite a lot of time doing, and I'm very proud of them, so go check them out. With that being said, I was looking at the you can search by decade on here and year, and so then I did 2025, and I was like, oh god, yeah, I have not watched a lot. 38 films.
Wow, yeah.
But that is kind of a lot, actually, saying it out loud.
But you didn't necessarily watch them from this year, though. You watched them this year, but they weren't necessarily made this year.
No, those are all the films from
2025?
Yeah.
Oh, then you have watched a lot, but yet none of...
No, like, Oscar nominated
Right, exactly.
games. They're
Exactly.
like a very Jonas Christmas. Like,
I actually went, exactly. I actually went through, like, I was trying to see what I have watched, because I was trying to come up of, who I think should be nominated for something. And I'm like, did I watch anything?
no, literally.
And I have, but not much. I mean, I have watched, because I watched Good Fortune, which, I've made a category for.
I figured.
Just so you know.
I was waiting for that.
And so I've watched other movies, but like you said, how have I only watched 2 of these? But there actually is a really good reason. I don't know if you also mentally went through this little, exercise of why is it that I haven't seen any of these? Oh my gosh, they're great and they're nominated for the Oscar movies. Well, it's because they're not necessarily the best movies. They're the best movies who paid
100%.
the most to promote themselves.
Absolutely. There are good movies that get nominated for Oscars, but then you think about masterpieces like a Minecraft movie that will never get an Oscar.
No.
And that was a beautiful film.
It got people in the theater.
It was a cultural moment. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to
You're
update
adding
my
that,
list.
aren't you? You're adding that. I know it.
Not Minecraft, but why isn't that a category?
You know what? I'm writing that down too. Pause for a moment.
Do, 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 do.
I just started writing do. Oh boy. Okay. All right. So, like I have tried to explain, but I don't think I did a great job of it. These are the Streamingverse Oscars. Welcome. Here is the live. They do a live, I know, for the Grammys where they announce the nominees.
Mm-hmm.
This is our version of it.
This is our version. Yep.
So, Chris, would you like to start us off?
I have no nominees, just so you know.
Oh.
I just have categories.
Okay.
And examples. I'm not as, like I said, I started looking at what I watched and I'm like, oh.
That's really smart.
All right, so here's my suggestion for a category.
I love it, yes.
Let me put myself on camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was robbed the previous year?
Oh, that's amazing. That's
so
fun.
You would pick from any category people who everyone felt was robbed.
Yeah.
And here's an example. Like I said, I do have examples.
Okay, beautiful.
Honora, Mickey Madsen won for Best Actress, and everyone's like, but that was all promo. That wasn't necessary. Demi Moore was robbed.
Oh, my mom was talking about that. I don't know if she was saying she was robbed, but she said the words Demi Moore. Because she's been acting since, ever.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, I'm not necessarily insulting. This is not to insult Mickey Madsen, but it's also because that movie came from nowhere. Honora, it's because they paid so much. They paid $18 million for the press, which is actually another category that I've come up with, for the promotion of that. That's triple what the budget was for the film.
Oh my God.
So, and I'm just because they're connected, that is my other category is who spent the most just to get nominated.
Who bought their nomination?
And I'm thinking Marty Supreme because I think
Oh
that's
my
way
God.
up there. Did you know that Timothée Chalamet paid $20 million of his own money just to get that film made? Yeah.
That is insane.
Which they say you should never do.
No.
But typically it's 3 to 10 million, sometimes as high as 30 million to promote like a best movie or best actor or best actress. They spend about altogether $500 million per Oscar season in promotion alone for Oscar nominations and Golden Globes. I'm sure it rolls into all of them. It's like, so don't get up there and make those little speeches about
yeah.
what we should be doing when if you took that money and spent it on better things.
100%. Just thinking about what that money could do in the country right now.
Right. Sorry, I came up with two. Like I had to, they piggyback together, so I had to share together.
Was great. I'm going to ping pong off of Marty Supreme actually.
Okay.
Because I do have a complaint. It is nominated for an Oscar in writing for original screenplay, not adapted screenplay. It's a biopic. It is an adaptation of someone's life, and you're putting it against Sinners? Get out. The
no,
door's right there.
but
Goodbye.
Sinners shouldn't be original either in my mind.
I know, but I'm just saying in
Yes, I get what you're saying.
Like
yeah.
now, like what in the world? Okay.
Why isn't that its own category though? Why isn't
Best biopic.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
because then you
Exactly.
could get more films that wouldn't necessarily have the budget to promote themselves to actually have a chance or actually be talked about so people go, oh, maybe I should go see that one.
100%. There are so many indie films that are made on, I mean, it's still a lot of money, like
Yeah.
a budget for a film, but comparative to like $500 million,
Right.
it's nothing, that are just as good, if not so much better, than these movies that win everything. And it makes me sad.
Yes.
Anyways, one of my categories is called, it's inspired by a Taylor Swift lyric, by the way. It's called I Think They Did It, But I Just Can't Prove It. And the nominees are, from a Minecraft movie, Stephen Garrett. From Eleanor the Great, Eleanor and Bessie. From Wicked for Good, Alphaba and Glinda. And from Jay Kelly, Jay and Ron. And yes, they
I
are
love
all
that.
queer, if you've noticed. And I do fully believe that they all did it. And the winner will not be who did do it, because none of them did. It's just who queer baited to the sun
Ah,
with that.
yeah, I like that. Did you know, I was thinking about this too, and I don't know if you've ever seen this or heard of this. Are you aware of the MTV Awards?
Yes.
It's kind of what we were doing. I mean, in terms of coming up
Yeah.
with categories like Best Kiss.
Yes.
And like Spider-Man won for Best Kiss, I think, in that, you know.
Because Catherine Hahn and Elizabeth Olsen did sorry, I got really excited because they introduced that and they were like, what did we win for Best Kiss? And then Elizabeth, they were like, and then they were like, no, we shouldn't. And I was like, kiss, please
Do it.
do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I was coming up with some of the topics, because I'm like, this is kind of like the MTV thing, but again, I think people would be more interested in this, in
I
the
agree.
Oscars.
We're
'Cause
very entertaining.
I was bored with the Golden Globes in terms of, not necessarily, well, Nikki Glaser was fine, not necessarily it,
Yeah.
but it was just, I don't care about these people anymore.
You know.
They're not relatable. You know, and then when you read about the money that's getting spent on this, it's like, I haven't even seen these movies. Like, I don't know how much I care about this.
Yeah.
But, so one of my topics was feel-good movie.
Love it.
So literally, because what happens a lot is they take best comedy and they end up throwing something in there that isn't a comedy, like The Martian. Not a comedy at all, humorous, but actually it's even though, death is on the line, it's a feel-good movie. So,
Sure.
and it doesn't have to be that title. I just couldn't think of a better title.
Yeah.
But movie that makes you emote. Like,
Yeah.
so, because Good Fortune, while it was not worthy of any Best Actor, it wasn't, I don't know about screenplay. I enjoyed the screenplay.
I thought it was
But it
good.
was a good movie. And
It
you
was a very
felt
good movie.
good. You felt, you know what? Life doesn't suck as much right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, like, sometimes the best you can hope for when you watch a movie.
Exactly.
And half the stuff, I don't know, if I watch F1, am I going to think that? Or am I just going to
No.
go, Brad Pitt's still hot at 60? Like, I
Yeah.
think that's all I'm going to be thinking. I haven't seen that one yet either.
Vroom, fast car.
Right.
Okay. I haven't seen it either. I can't say anything about it. All right, this one is very.
Can I say
Please.
something real quick?
Yeah, you can.
You're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. This is Streaming Verse with Nina, Chris, and our Board Master Caroline. Just a reminder that the thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, and its Board of Trustees. All right, Nina, finish that thought.
Beautiful. This one is very selfish to me. This category is called costuming that I want in my closet. These are getting increasingly more selfish. And this is going to be controversial, but this did come out in 2025. I said Snow White. I want that cute little dress that she wears. The literal, do you hear my stomach
No,
right now?
I did not.
It is very loud. She wants to be involved. The literal like Snow White outfit that everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cute. I'm sorry. I would wear that to I don't know. I don't go places, but I'd wear it. The K-pop Demon Hunters, I want their entire wardrobe, but specifically the one, I know you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't seen it, right?
I've seen the beginning. I just, at one point when they were going too frantic, I had to stop because
Oh, okay.
the emotional roller coaster it puts you through in such
yeah.
a short span of time is really hard to handle
It's
sometimes.
insane. I watched it again this past weekend.
Okay.
Amazing. Brilliant. Actually 2 times back to back. Anyways, specifically the moment where the soda pop guys, I'm really good at explaining things, are on that show where they're like chugging hot sauce and they go to like the demon hunters come to kill them, and so they're like dressed in all black and like they look so awesome. I want that outfit. The one specific outfit in Thunderbolts where Yelena just looks so gay with her hair slicked back and it's like green sweater
She
and a gold
looks so
chain.
good.
She looks so good. Oh my god.
Is there another one? You got another outfit?
Yeah, the Eternity one, when she's at the beach and she's wearing that cute little dress with the little... And that was on auction, by the way.
How much?
$50. Yeah. That was like 6 days out.
Oh, okay.
But you had to pay 1 cent to like look at it, and I didn't want to give my penny away, so I'll just regret that for the rest of my life.
You didn't list one of the outfits that I would nominate,
What would you nominate?
and you're gonna have to fill in the blanks here.
Mm-hmm.
One battle after another.
Oh, the robe.
No, well, the
No.
robe, yes, I do
the
love that.
tutu.
The tutu with
Chase
the jacket.
Infinity.
Yes, Chase Infinity. That outfit, I loved
Yeah.
her. That outfit, it was so cute.
She looked great with the
She-
leather jacket. I
Yes.
was like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was amazing.
yeah.
I agree.
I nominate that one.
I want that
your
in my closet
category.
as well.
But again, these are things I think people would relate to, and you could do all the different outfits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's do more. Like,
Pictures. And then we'd be giving the costume designers and the creators more credit who don't get any credit. I mean, they do get some credit, but not enough.
no, they don't.
So,
Especially, like, again, that robe, because I think everyone who watched it went, I mean, I know I was like, he's walking around in a skull cap and that robe the whole time, and it works.
Right.
And as an actor, it's like, how amazing is that? Like, you don't even
Yeah.
have to deal with costume changes. Like, I left that
Amazing.
thing going, I need a flannel robe.
yeah.
I still don't have one, but I've thought
We'll
about
make it happen.
hard. I'm like, that seems like the best idea to me.
Yeah.
Best holiday movie.
Oh, yeah, my parents would be all over that.
So, and it has to be holiday. Because it's not just
Christmas. No.
It's not just, that's the main movie holiday thing. Not just Valentine's Day, but we're talking, is there a Hanukkah movie? And I don't know any of the holidays, so I apologize right now. But where are our Bollywood movies? We had like a year we were having Bollywood movies, and now we don't have any. We've gone back to, no, it has to be us, or,
bring back the Bollywood.
Bring back the Bollywood, because I'm sure they have a lot of holiday movies.
Yeah.
In that culture, whatever I don't know what they would be, so I apologize. I just can't think of that.
I can't think of it right now.
But all holiday movies. And of course, I was inspired by Violent Night, which I think is one of the newer great Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Because we had Elf, but the Elf was like 20 years ago, I think, or something like that. It was a while ago. And Violent Night's awesome, and I can't wait for Violent Night 2, so we should get this award up and running, because Violent Night 2 is this holiday season.
Absolutely.
And I'm so excited for it.
I still have to watch the first one.
9 more months. Oh, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
You really? Oh, it's good because it also plays homage to all the other holiday movies, so you can see
cute
the little things from it. The same thing we didn't like about what they did in Stranger Things is really good in Violent Night.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. I feel like the Oscars is all about you get a trophy for being good. Good job. We don't hate on people enough on movies. I think we should, because when there's a villain in a movie, you get nominated for playing a horrible character, right?
Yeah.
Like Sean Penn for
One Battle After Another.
He's nominated for One Battle After Another, which I think, he did a great job. I was convinced that he was a complete creep, but I just get uncomfy giving that an award. For like a best supporting actress role or actor role. I feel a bit uncomfortable with that. I think we should have a most hated character role. Like, who was the worst person as a character? That shouldn't be in the best, I know it's an acting award, but I can't word things right now.
No, I actually like that idea because you're not taking away from the people who played someone very sweet, but possibly was a great dramatic acting role for them,
Sure.
Because they were a character that we really related to and loved. And you don't necessarily want to see that person beaten by the nasty dude.
Right.
So split it.
Split it up. So we've got a most hateable character, and I've got some nominees for you. I've got 3. Which just shows you how many movies I've watched and how many movies I remember. 2 of which are from the same movie. I'd like to nominate Madame Morrible from Wicked for Good. Girl, if I see Madame Wicked Witch, it's over. The Wizard from Wicked for Good as well. It's over, man. And Alexi from Thunderbolts. I want to speak to the writers on Thunderbolts because Alexi, if you've seen Black Widow and you are morally intact, which I understand is difficult to do nowadays, but he is a terrible, terrible person. Can I say that? Sorry, I said it in my head and I thought I said it out loud. He would definitely come across on some files. He is a terrible man. And then in Thunderbolts, they make him the comic relief. And and then, her and... why do I call everyone a woman today? What is going on? I'm like messing up everyone's pronouns.
One gender now. We just have one gender.
It's one gender and it's women. That's it. But his relationship with Yelena is suddenly just perfect, and it seems to be forgotten. And where is Melina? Where'd she go? Where did she go? This could be a whole episode on its own, but I don't like him. I hate him. And so hence the category, because I don't think he should. Not that Thunderbolts is nominated for anything, but
I kind of feel that way about Tiana Taylor.
Yes,
I think she should be not in the, because for Golden Globes, not necessarily Oscar, she won.
Yes.
I don't know if it was supporting or best, that I'm not sure about. But either way, it's like I don't like her. Like I'm not the character.
She abandoned
her child.
Her child.
Yeah, I have huge issues with the character, and right now I'm still trying to resolve my issues between the character and her, because she
100%.
hosted SNL and I'm like, I don't like her. No, that was her character. No, it's okay.
It's not actually them. I do that
So I'm
all the
still
time,
trying to resolve some of those issues, but she's another one because I don't like the fact that she won, which is wrong because she's a good actress. But if she was in most disliked or most hated character, I'd be like, okay, perfect. Yes, she should have won that. You know?
And it has nothing to do with the actor.
No.
In fact, it's an honor.
Right.
It would be an honor to win that category, because if you are truly a pleasant person to be around, being a hated character is a skill. Congratulations. I think being annoying sometimes takes a lot of skill.
Oh, I agree. There's people where I'm watching a movie or a TV show and I'm like, I do not like that actor. And then I have to go, why don't I like them? And then I look at IMDb. I'm like, oh, yeah, they played someone I really didn't like. That's why.
Yeah. And the ability to shift from an annoying role, playing an annoying person, to I'm trying to think of an actor. Adam Sandler, okay? Adam Sandler is known for being goofy, for grown-ups, whatever. I watched him in Jay Kelly, which also came out last year. He was good. I didn't see the one other movie that he was seriously acting in. Something about a diamond? No,
The
that's
Heist?
not right.
No.
No.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it.
It's something it's like an artsy title.
Yeah.
I don't know, but seeing that shift is oh, you're a really good actor.
But you're used to him in The Waterboy.
Right.
So it's wait a minute.
It's diamonds and...
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, God.
He's been in too much. He does too much here. I keep looking, and there's more and more in Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Okay, Gems, Diamonds. I was...
No,
in the boat.
Yes, definitely in the boat. Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't have any more categories.
Okay.
But I did have we need bingo. I've also decided for some of my work calls I need bingo.
Yeah.
How many times is this person going to say value add? It's
Susanna did that last year for her work, and she got multiple bingos, and it was some crazy stuff. And it was very entertaining, so I'd recommend.
Yeah, I'm thinking doing it. But so for a couple of categories, one of them was who was robbed that's not one of them. What was the other one? It was... Oh, who spent the most money? So, bingo would be, guessing which one. But one of the other categories is, did they miss someone big on the memorandum? I can never say that.
In memoriam?
In memoriam.
They always do, yeah.
I know. So it was did you pick who they would miss this time or something for bingo?
Good.
Yeah.
That's like sports betting, but for entertainment nerds.
Exactly. It's who are they going to miss? Now, I missed it. Did they even do it for the Golden Globes? I may have just missed it. But I don't remember seeing it. And I live for that.
You live for the in memoriam.
Well, only because it's will they show the person I love? Because it's a hug. It's
is.
Remembering someone who passed it up. Or there's so much coming at us now with social media and our phones and everything. You miss things sometimes, especially if it's an actor who was big in the 70s and they haven't done a lot, but they passed away.
Oh, God,
so
that's the worst. When you're watching the in memoriam and you see someone you didn't know had passed, and you're oh,
I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a bingo for that would be fun. Not just that one, but like all these things. It's like, who's going to have the longest speech?
Oh, yeah.
You know, the longest speech, or who is going to say, I didn't write anything down, but then still keep talking forever.
Who's gonna, we should have a show on our predictions. Who's gonna like talk over, who's gonna get played off, who's gonna swear,
Right.
who's gonna get bleeped out. Will someone slap someone? That's a possibility now. Who knows?
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
You have more categories?
Oh, I have a bunch more categories. I'll say one last one.
Okay.
Because it's a bit controversial. For cutest relationship, I nominated, very controversial, are you ready? I nominated Joan and Larry from Eternity, and then I nominated Joan and Luke from Eternity, just to cause a little bit of controversy. Cue the Prince song. And then I did Smoke and Annie from Sinners, Rumi and Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm only laughing because my journey with that movie has been quite the story. And Honey and MJ from Honey Don't, which honestly biggest disappointment of the year. And it's an Aubrey Plaza Margot Qualley movie, and I was so upset when I watched it because it was not good.
It's sad because some of the shots that they show, because I think it's on Netflix now, I think that's where I've been seeing it more. It's like, it looks interesting, but I'm like, I can't. After you said.
Yeah, the plot on paper, oh my God, yes. We've got Margaret Qualley, who's this like, actually I don't remember what she does. She like kills people, and then we've got Aubrey Plaza, who's the cop, and they're gonna date, and we know that they're gonna kiss, and we know that it's coming, and then Chris Evans is like a really overtly sexual priest, and like, this sounds amazing, right?
Yeah, it
like,
does. Yeah.
Get me in the theater. And then I watched it, and I like literally wanted to cry.
No.
I gave it like 2 stars. That's crazy.
That must hurt you.
It physically caused me pain. I love Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey Plaza, I love you. Anything you do, I love. The acting was great. It was the writing.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's upsetting.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What 2 things do these people have in common?
Okay.
Rihanna, Shakira, Paul McCartney, the Rolling Stones, U2, Shania Twain, Sting, Coldplay, The Weeknd, and Phil Collins. 2 things that they have in common.
Well, they're human beings.
That's not one of the ones I'm looking for, but very good.
And I've forgotten half the people you've mentioned. I don't know, Chris. Tell me.
All right. All of them performed at the Super Bowl halftime.
Oh,
Every
sure.
single one of them.
Yeah.
Not one of them is an American. Who is an American? Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. So just something to think about when you want to go back to the good old days when the Super Bowl used to have American performers. Because America, none of these people, and a lot of them also don't necessarily speak our English.
True.
They, Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, Phil Collins, Sting. Yeah.
They're
Not
British.
ours. They're British.
That was a terrible attempt at an accent. They're British, mate.
But Bad Bunny is an American.
Yes.
He lives in an American territory.
I'm excited to watch the Super
I am
Bowl.
so excited about the Super Bowl, not the football, but the
No.
commercials and the halftime
The
show.
commercials and the halftime, I'm so excited for. Gonna have to get my bingo out for the commercials. Bad Bunny. My hero.
Yes.
Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
my hero.
Yep.
That's that.
So that's kind of also the thought for the day.
Yeah.
That's your positive thought for the show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to Streaming Verse here on WHCM 88.3 FM with Nina, Chris, and Boardmaster Caroline. We will be back. Remember, you can listen to the show here on WHCM Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. And you can check us out on YouTube. You can either check out our old shows here on the Harper Radio channel, or I'll let you take this one, our Streaming Verse channel.
Our Streaming Verse channel on YouTube, if you search, I don't know.
Is it
You-
Streaming Verse 13?
It's at streaming_verse is the official Streaming
Okay.
Verse channel, which is where you'll find playlists full of former Streaming Verse episodes. And also, coming soon, you will find live streams of hopefully some video games coming up soon. I've been playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I need a reason, so I might be live streaming some of that. Super fun, so stay tuned for more Streaming Verse content.